does Times Square have so many lights?
After meeting Lady Liberty, Mia and Mommy continued their New York adventure, but when they reached Times Square, Mia suddenly stopped.
Red, blue, purple, yellow.
Lights were everywhere. Mia spun around trying to look at all of them.
Mommy, why does New York need this many TVs?
Those aren't TVs, Mia.
They look like TVs for giants.
Times Square is one of the busiest and most famous places in New York City. And those enormous electronic displays? They're called digital billboards.
But Times Square wasn't always filled with giant digital screens. More than a century ago, this part of New York looked very different.
Where did all the giant TVs go? Wait, why is it called Times Square? Is there a giant clock somewhere?
Nope. Times Square got its name in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters to the area. The giant displays use thousands, sometimes millions, of tiny LEDs to create bright pictures and videos. Together, those tiny lights can create one enormous image.
Millions of tiny lights. Mommy, do we need sunglasses at night?
People from all over the world visit Times Square every year. Different languages, different countries, all standing beneath the same glowing lights. And once every year, Times Square becomes the center of one enormous celebration.
A party?
On New Year's Eve, crowds gather here to watch the famous Times Square ball descend as the new year begins. Mia opened her American notebook. New York already had 1 star. Now, she drew another tiny memory beside it.
Times Square. Very bright.
Mia looked up one more time. New York was noisy, busy, bright. And somehow, she couldn't stop looking. But the next morning, Mia discovered something very strange. Right in the middle of all those skyscrapers was a gigantic forest.
Wait, this is New York too?